This is how to speak with the devil. You may think it's idiotic to try, and you'd be right. It's dangerous, probably suicidal, and there's a good chance you'll regret it deeply if you survive it all. But if you're here reading this, you've already considered it, haven't you? First off, this isn't about selling your soul. It's about having a conversation, gaining knowledge. The devil knows things. Not everything, but enough to make it tempting. Maybe you want the winning lottery numbers. Maybe you want to know a secret only he would know. Whatever it is, you think it's worth the risk. And that's where the game comes in. The setup. You'll need to find an empty church at midnight. Any church will do, as long as it's truly empty. The best nights are during a new moon, full moon, Friday the 13th, or Halloween, but avoid Christmas Eve. Arrive a bit before midnight, and make sure you can get inside. Churches tend to lock their doors at night. Bring the following: a full can of salt, 7 red or white candles, something to light them with, red string or rope, and a full-length mirror. If the church doesn't have a mirror, bring your own. Do not bring anything electronic or timekeeping, and absolutely no religious symbols. Those will only scare him away. Once inside, find a room where you won't be disturbed. Set up the mirror where it will face you. Lay down a circle of salt around it, unbroken. If the mirror is on a wall, make a semicircle with the salt touching both ends of the wall. Wrap the mirror in red string for protection. Set up the candles outside the salt circle and light them clockwise. Now, to summon him, you must perform a sacrilegious act. Turn a crucifix upside down, scribble on a holy image, whatever. Just make sure it feels offensive enough to get his attention. Then, shut the doors, turn off the lights, and stand before the mirror. Stare into it and concentrate. No chants are needed. Just wish as hard as you can for him to appear. Close your eyes, count to 10, and open them. If done right, you won't see yourself anymore. You'll see him. The game. The devil won't look like the red-horned creature of myth. He might appear as an attractive, ordinary human. But the eyes, his eyes will betray him. Hungry, confident, without pity. Don't stare too long. It's like getting caught in a spider's web. He'll start by asking what you want. Say, "I wish to challenge you in a game of question and response." That's what he's here for. Here's how it works. He asks a question, and you answer. Then you ask him a question. If you answered his correctly, he'll tell you the truth. If you didn't, he can lie as he likes. Sounds easy? It's not. His questions aren't simple. He'll ask things you can't be sure of, things that make you doubt yourself, or things you've lied about even to yourself. If you can't figure out whether he's lying, you're lost. He might even ask impossible questions, like the exact height of Mount Everest in 1666. There are ways to break his strategy, though. You can ask him a riddle. If he can't answer it, he has to tell you the truth. But if he gets it right, he gets a pass, a free lie. Another option is to accept a dare. If you do, he'll answer truthfully, but if you refuse, he gets a pass. The dares aren't always lethal, but expect pain, fear, or things that will hurt you deeply, emotionally or otherwise. And don't think you can back out after agreeing. If you accept a dare and don't follow through, there will be consequences. When in the game. Once you've gotten what you came for, or if you decide you can't go on, thank him for his time, bow, and bid him farewell. Watch the mirror until you see your own reflection again. Only then can you turn away and turn the lights back on. Dismantle your setup carefully. One final rule: end the game before 66 minutes and 6 seconds pass. If you don't, well, let's just say there are fates worse than death. Some tips. Don't give him too much personal information. He'll use it against you. Keep the game moving. He'll try to waste your time and get into your head. Make up your own riddles. Anything written down, he'll already know. Be wary of easy dares. He might be using you for something far more sinister. If you've read all this and still think it's worth it, then go ahead. But remember, you're playing with fire. And in this game, the devil always has the home advantage. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more.